Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to review how you can add signature and drawing capabilities to your mobile app. Within the Snappy WYSIWYG editor here, I have a professional services app that I've been working on, and there are two different ways that you can add sign and draw capabilities. You can use a tab, which is up here in the tabs section, or a button or an element down here in the Elements section. I'm going to go to a blank tab here, and the first thing that you can do, since I have a tab already here with an item on it, I am going to use the Sign and Draw button or element. And these are all in alphabetical order, so you see the Sign and Draw button right here. I'm going to bring it over, and I can label it however I would like. I can specify an icon by clicking on it and choosing an icon from our pre-built library, or you can upload one from your computer or find one on the web by using a search string. Once I've selected my icon, I'll click OK. I can then choose the height and width if I'd like to change it from what it is. I can also decide whether or not I want the standard rounded corners, utilizing the default glossiness or not. And I also have the ability to make the button show just as text only if I did not want it to show as an icon. Once I've clicked OK and saved my app, the Sign and Draw capabilities have now been implemented. The Sign and Draw feature allows users to be able to submit their signature or a drawing by using the finger touch method on their screen. Once they have finished their signature or drawing, they have the opportunity to share it in a number of different ways. Several options will come up, from emails and texting to other social shareable options. For the drawing purposes, it can be used for fun things like sharing drawings with friends. For business purposes, it is a great way to submit a basic spec or some measurements of a prototype. For forms, it is also an excellent way to capture signatures on any number of simple to complex data forms that might normally require a hard copy signature. In this way, when the form is submitted, whether it's by email or web post, depending on how you have configured it, that signature will be captured along with the rest of the information and submitted to be viewed on the other end. You can see I have a form right here, and I'm just going to open it up. I've got my basic form information here, and then I have my sign and draw implemented. Again, when the user completes this form, they can also sign with their finger on the screen and then submit that form, which will include their signature, to be received on the other end. You can also implement sign and draw by way of a tab. The difference between a tab and a button or element is that with a tab, whatever that item is, for example, Twitter, we have a tab down here, that particular tab only executes one thing. In this case, it would be Twitter. Whereas a button or an element allows you, as we just did, to have more than one executable on a single screen. Each one of the elements or buttons that you bring over is its own independent executable. So for the Sign and Draw tab, we're just going to drag it down to the tab bar, give it a title, which is what appears up here, label the tab, and that is the name that appears down here. And then you also can specify your icon. If you don't wish to use the default icon, you can go to the icons in our pre-built library or upload one from your computer. Tab icons do need to be black and white with appropriate alpha transparency, whereas button or element icons can be full color. So again, there are two ways to implement sign and draw capabilities within your mobile app. You can use a tab, which you will drop down onto the tab bar and give a title and assign an icon, or you can use the Sign and Draw button, which you can use as a standalone button right here as we did, or drop it inside an item like a form to capture the signature when the form is being submitted. And that is all there is to implementing sign and draw capabilities within your mobile app.